All right. Welcome to tonight's call. Today is October 25th, my birthday. I am 32 for those of you that would like to know how old I am. No, but all serious. We have some amazing announcements that are happening. The first one is we are officially in the UK. I've been following a lot of coaches that went over to the UK and did the live event. So that was super cool to watch. And so, yeah, I'm starting to add UK women as friends on Facebook and just connecting with them and trying to build that relationship with them. I've been also trying to find UK people on Instagram. So I've been going over there and liking and commenting on a lot of UK women's posts. There's a lot of pretty women in UK. And yeah, so I'm excited because it's going to give us a great opportunity to spread some positive vibes over in the UK. Then the next thing we have is the Coach Basics that ended last week. I apologize. It kind of went not as planned, just because I was in Mexico half of it, and I was trying to remember to post. And thank you. Okay. Sorry, Rox bringing me birthday things. So I apologize for that, but the coach training is in there. People can keep going in there for the next week and to do that training. I will be clearing that all out to start it over fresh. So we decided that we're going to do a sneak peek to coaching. We're going to do that on November 1st. And I was just going to use the videos that we had used last time for the coach sneak peek because I really loved that. So if you're wanting to repost your video in there, that would be awesome. Or you can send it to me and I can schedule it out to be posted just throughout. I think we decided to do a 2-day just because 3 days too long and we don't want to lose people's interest. I was also noticing another coach, that's a top coach, they are just doing a call sneak peek. So basically kind of like how Brigida does it, just get people on the call. And some other coaches tell everybody what exactly coaching is, and they learn that day. And then they decide if they want to coach by that night. Then we have the new Coach Basics that will be starting on November 7th. So it's that first week, and then it will go for 3 weeks. And then we will do repeats of the coach sneak peek. And then this gives us a way to do a call of action to get people to be like, okay, well, we have a new coach training that's starting on Monday. So this is a great time for you to jump on board and get started. So that is what we have happening in the next few weeks. Also, we have the November to Remember. And this is going to be huge, so you need to find a partner. But 2 things. Come up first with action-oriental goals. So what the heck does that mean? What kind of actions are you going to take to hit your goals? So how many invites are you going to be doing daily? How many reach outs are you doing daily? How many people are you going to add as friends on your Facebook, on Instagram? Just those kind of things. Set goals for yourself so you can basically in your daily to-do list, so you have something to reach for. And then you can go back and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing 10 reach outs. That's not quite enough, so I need to maybe do 20. So you can kind of just like look at your numbers and see where you are exactly. And then the second thing, come up with a result-oriented goal. So this is how many coaches you want to get for that month, and how many challengers do you want to get? How many challenge packs do you want to sell? I know the Double Time Challenge Pack, they are giving away 3 Success Club points instead of 2. So if you have maybe people that are wanting to do that program, that would be awesome, right? But I've been having a lot of people just buy the all access. I can give them the option of here's double time, or you can get the all access. Honestly, those points don't really matter to me if I'm just helping people. So yeah, those are where you can start with that. So grab a partner, get signed up, register today. You have until the end of this, like a couple of days. It's like already the 25th, and we have just a few more days left of this month. It's kind of crazy. So get registered because it's going to start November 1st. And there's also cool prizes involved. So yes, exciting. And I posted all that information in Team Fiercely Fit, so go check that out. Okay, so tonight I wanted to just chat a little bit about what to do when we get new coaches. So we do have the sneak peek to coaching group that's coming up next Thursday. So start inviting people to that. I'm going to go in and clear out all those videos and everything so we can get that rolling. And then what I do with my new coaches. So first, before my new coach signs up, I go in and I do a coach placement. So I kind of get a feel of like what this coach wants to do, if they want to be a builder, just a discount coach, and kind of where I want to place them in my graphic genealogy, because that really matters to me. And right now I'm placing all my coaches mostly on my weak leg, but at the very bottom underneath Adam. So it's important for you to figure out where to place your coaches. So say, well, I have already 5 active coaches on my strong leg, and I don't really have any coaches on my weak leg. Then you're going to want to go in and do a preferred placement on your weak leg and place those coaches far and wide, and make sure that they're not being placed inside. Do you guys want me to show you how to do that? I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do a preferred placement. Teresa, do you know how to do a preferred placement? Okay. I'll go in and show you guys really quick. I think I'm logged in on this one. Guess we will find out. Okay. So you're just going to go to here. I'm in the old back online office, by the way. And you're going to go to graphical genealogy. This is my second CBC, so I don't know why it's kicking me out of there. Okay. So here I am at the top. So say you want to place your coach on your bottom right. You'll just click on go to bottom right. And then you're going to click on this person. And you're going to just click on it. And it's going to say, this user has been selected for placement. Would you like to save this change? And you hit OK. And then this little person's going to be red. And then that is where your next coach is automatically going to be placed once they sign up. You never want to place your coach on the inner leg of the leg you're doing. So on this, for example, we're on the right leg. You never want to place on the inside of here. You always want to do the far and wide kind of thing. And we'll just go back up to the top and I'll show you. And then you can go to bottom left and you'll just click on this far and wide person because it's far and wide left. What happens is when you place this coach in here, you put them on a dead leg and then they're going to have to build both legs themselves. So it's good to go far and wide. Jess. Jess was placed on an inner leg. And there's also a lot of other coaches on our team that were placed on an inner leg too. So that's how you do a preferred placement. And so it's important for you to go in and place those coaches so you don't have to worry about emailing Beachbody and saying, hey, I need this coach to switch over here to this leg or whatever. And it just helps you to come up with more of a plan on your volume, on coach rank advancements, just to help you to kind of figure out, okay, what exactly do I need to do with this? And it's important to get builders on both of your legs to help with that volume. So once you become that Emerald coach, you can start creating that volume for your legs. All right. The next thing, shout them out on Team Fiercely Fit. If you have a personally sponsored coach page, I feel like the more you shout your coaches out, the more they're going to want to work, the more excited they get about this amazing opportunity. And so I feel like it's really important for you to, yeah, Team Fiercely Fit isn't as big as Team Rocket or Team Forward Fitness. But I also feel like it's important for us to get to know each other. And for me, especially as, and for like Jessica and Teresa to get to know, and Janelle, for all of us to get to know each other's coaches, because we are a team and we build that unity together. So it's just really important to help us as leaders on this team to get to know the new coaches that come in. So it's important to shout them out on your personally sponsored page, or sorry, you can shout them out on your personally sponsored Facebook page too. Or like on Fiercely Fit, Team Rocket if you like, or Brigida's page. And I try to post as much as possible from Team Forward Fitness or Team Rocket into Team Fiercely Fit, so everybody's getting that information. Just because I feel like when you spread your coaches a little too wide, it just becomes super overwhelming, and then there's so many pages to look into. So yeah, just shout them out. Make a cute little collage of them. Welcome new coach. Get them excited. So when I was in Mexico, Brigida had asked us who signed up as a discount coach. And there was more than half of us that signed up to be a discount coach. And now they are top builders on our team. So even if you have discount coaches, shout them out, add them to the team pages, because they're going to see your success and they're going to say, holy crap, like what's Janelle doing? Like what's Jessica doing? What's Teresa doing? I want to do that. And they're going to see that. And then they're going to want to take action themselves, because they're going to see that bigger vision, that bigger window of opportunity. And so I feel like it's so important, even if they're just a discount coach, like add them to the pages, shout them out just as if they're building this business. And it made me really think like, holy crap, like we can't really put a label on people saying, okay, you're going to be an incredible builder, because I've had people that said, I'm going to build this business, I'm going to take it far, and then they never do anything with it. And then I've had people that are like, I just want the discount, and then they become one of my diamonds. So we can never put a label on people of what they're exactly going to be. So shout them out, welcome them with a warm heart, treat them like any other coach, and so forth. Also, get on a GSR call with them. GSR is a getting started right call, and just walk them through their back online office, just so they know how to get to the EFT management. That's the most important. Hey, Rock, can you shut my door? Get to the EFT management, because that's important for them to get paid. And just kind of walk them through. I mean, the whole back online office is new, right? So we all are learning at this point, but just walk them through their back online office. Go set goals with them. Even their health and fitness goals. Like, what are your health and fitness goals? Like, what exactly are you wanting to achieve? So I can help you the best I can as your coach. And just go over those goals with them and help them come up with a plan to achieve those goals in their business or their health. But always as well, add them to your challenge groups. Okay. I always add my brand new coaches to my challenge groups. I treat them like a challenger too, but also a coach. The next thing is add them to new coach training. So when you're on that GSR call, be like, so I actually have this coach training that's starting on Monday, and it just helps you to learn more about Beachbody, what we do as coaches. Would you just like me to add you? You can do it on your own terms, whatever. I say that to all my coaches, even if they're discount coaches, because that gives them the opportunity to be like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I'd love to learn more. And then you never know, right? And the next thing is go over the 4 VOD behaviors with them. Okay. I tried to make this business super simple, not overcomplicate it, and the 4 VOD behaviors. So being proof of the product, you have them doing a challenge group, drinking their Shakeology, personal development, it helps them to grow mentally stronger. And, yep. they're coming to me. Recognition. So recognize them and shout them out. I actually just did this yesterday with all of my challenge groups because I went in. I love the challenge tracker app because I can see how many people have logged their workouts. So I don't know. I have 2 challenge groups running right now. So my first one was just a weekend. And if they, checked in for a whole week, I shouted them out. I said, hey, these girls worked out for an entire week. Let's shout them out. And they loved it. They were like super excited about it. So shout out the challengers, shout out your coaches. Being for the product, inviting. Make sure, they know the importance of sharing their journey. I feel like sharing is selling, right? If we're sharing what we're doing, then we're selling what we believe in. We sell the products that we know work for everybody, that can work for anybody. So make sure that they know and they are aware of those 4 bad behaviors because they are like the gold brick of this business. And it just simplifies it so much more. And then tell them to have fun. Okay. Like have fun with the journey, enjoy it. Come up with ideas, run free groups, whatever makes it exciting and fun for you. Because honestly, you guys, this business is a lot of repetition. It's a lot of doing the same thing over and over and over again. But if we can have fun with it and we can find new ways to be creative and make it enjoyable, then let's do it. So just, tell them to have fun and enjoy it. Okay. The next thing too, so as they're building their business, they're going. And I mean, I've seen coaches that have hit Emerald within a day of signing up, right? So make sure that when you do get them rank advanced, give them a shout out on our team pages, shout them out on your personal page. I feel like this gets them super excited. And for me personally, I'm a recognition freak. I love the recognition. So I assume my coaches like being recognized too. So shout them out for their hard work because, getting to an Emerald, like it took me 3 months to get there. So that's like a big deal. So shout them out. Also this too, it also helps our team to also see, holy crap, people are moving forward in their businesses. And it also helps us to create that unity and that bond with each other. And we can help those coaches to feel more confident and say, you are doing amazing, keep it up. And it just helps them to feel that love from our team as well. So, shout them out on your personally coaches page, Team Fiercely Fit, and what other pages you would like to shout them out on. Let's see. Okay. And I'm trying to think what else. Do you guys have anything else you want to add to that? Maybe I missed something, but I feel like it's so important to get our coaches started off right. And it's kind of crazy because I was thinking about a couple of years ago, like what I do different till now, and I really don't do anything different. I don't. I just, it all depends on the person. If the person wants to go all in, they're going to go all in. If they don't really want it, then they don't want it. But I also want to help them create that vision for themselves, that belief in themselves that they can do this. That if I, mom of 3 kids, stay at home, just watch TV all day, can do it, they can do it too. So I help them to create that vision and that belief in themselves because I feel like that is so important. But yeah, that is all. So it's just good to get our coaches started right. And this is another thing. I was listening to a call earlier and it kind of like really hit me. This is kind of off topic of what I was just talking about, but it really stood out to me. This was Joe Carden, and he was just sharing how, you guys, honestly, like October, November, December are probably the slowest months of the year. And so he was just talking about how important it is for us to show up in our businesses every single day for the next 3 months because they're the slowest months. And it's going to help us to get our results in January. It's going to help build up that momentum for January. And I mean, you may not get the highest Success Club points in these next few months, but if you're showing up, be consistent, doing those reach outs, those invites, people are going to come January say, okay, I'm ready. Like, let's get started. So, what you do today really affects your results in a couple months. So just keep going and don't get discouraged because honestly, like we all have the slower months. So, just keep going, pressing forward, and you guys will do it. All right. Is there anything I missed that you guys want to add to that has worked for you guys? You're unmuted. You guys look at my earrings, by the way. They're butterflies. My mother-in-law got them for me.
They're pretty. They're pretty. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I feel way better than I did at 20. So let's hope that keeps up. Janelle, were you able to figure that out with the UK coach link?
Yeah, I guess I had to for my old one wasn't showing me that, so I was all confused, but I re-downloaded. Sorry, I'm doing the dishes. I re-downloaded the new version and right away it popped up.
Yeah, that happened with me too. Good.
Well, it's because I was talking to a girl the day it launched, and she wanted the sample pack.
Wow.
And then I said, okay, I didn't even know what to where to guide her to. And then the next day I was like, hey, I'm looking into it. And she's like, oh, I ordered it off the site. And I was like, oh, okay. And I don't even really know her. I just I saw her comment something on Instagram. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I can still be your coach if you send me your order. Anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly still talking to her, and she finally got it and she likes it. So I'm trying to
Wow.
Anyways, but now I'm okay, I gotta get ready for when she's ready to buy a challenge pack. So I just wanted to get my ducks in order.
Okay. Yeah. By the looks of it though, I looked in what I sent you. I sent the team in the team chat. It looks like she doesn't have to fill out anything like the Canadians did for.
Okay, yeah, I didn't read that yet because I just put my little guy down to bed and I jumped on the call there. So I'll read the link you sent.
I didn't find anything about that, but I'm not gonna 100% guarantee that.
Well, I feel like they would have announced it because that's a pretty important thing. I feel like and it's right for the Canadian, it's right on the home page. So I think they would have said it, but
I think also too the American dollars are close to European dollars, but
I guess because it's the exact same price, but
yeah. I think
because people are.
Go ahead.
Because people, I saw in the comments, people were saying oh, it's expensive, blah blah blah. You get that everywhere, kind of thing. But if you do I don't know, I find the States it's pretty good because us, you guys pay what, $100, and we pay $160, and we only make $15 more for the $100. So I was like, man, the States, you guys get a good deal out of it, compared to us.
Yeah.
So if they're complaining, I was like, well, technically we're paying more. So you know what I mean? You can't get it cheaper than that. So
true.
I'm just waiting for $1 to skyrocket for a few days, and I'll just go buy a bunch of American money, and then when we go back down to 60 cents, I'll reswitch it.
I know. I am so confused with the exchange. When I was in Mexico, I was trying to convince this guy that was selling a whole bunch of stuff on the beach, give me all this stuff for $20 bucks. I'm like, this is worth it. My money's a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that's 60 American what I had. And I was like, no, I need 20.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the UK. I have I I don't know anything. And like people tell me where they live and I'm like looking on a map because I don't even know if it's UK and I don't want to ask and sound like an idiot.
Well, and the UK is so big too. There's just so many. I mean, it's like Canada. You know, I look at Canada, I'm like, oh, it's not that big. But then I'm like, it is huge. Like, it's really big.
Well, the other day I was talking to somebody, like I just start these freaking random conversations all the time. And this person's like, she thought Canada was a state in the United States. I was like, wow. I was like, okay. I was like, at least I knew that.
Well, I didn't know where Maine was. Adam's like, I'm from Maine.
I don't know anything. I don't know.
Where is that exactly?
I don't know where. I don't know anything about the states. I just honestly barely know Canada. So it's all good.
I know. It's all good. Do you guys have anything else you want to add to the new coaches? Getting them right, started right.
What I do is I have like I made a document sort of like kind of. It's a bit different because it's Canadian there. They have to do the tax, the form. Like I just write it out like on a word paper, like just a Word document. I just kind of say like what apps are useful, what's that, what the kind of first steps, and then I pretty much tell them like how not to be salesy, and then I tell them about the 4 vital behaviors, kind of what. Send them a document, and then I found like good and all that kind of stuff. Rank advancements. It's this little guy that does videos with like the little like guy. It's a guy from Beachbody. Anyways, I click like important videos or videos that I find were really inspirational, or like a lot of stuff from Melanie Mitchell. And I just kind of like copy and paste just so they don't have to go on Google and try to find something. You can waste so much time. So I like pasted like, I don't know, like 10 videos for them to kind of watch. And I tell them like, before you want to become a coach, I say spend about 2 hours, read all this, watch these videos, spend a night like looking at all this, and it's gonna get you off on your right start. And that's what I kind of did. And the coaches like that I have, like they really like that when I send that to them. So it's kind of like a little welcome package.
Yeah, I like that.
So I don't have that many coaches, but so far that's what I've done, and they've been pretty good at it so far. So
yeah, and I feel like too when you keep it more simplified. And, you know, like you said, you know, just take those 2 hours and just invest in that time. Because you're going to save yourself so much time from just like going and searching and.
Yeah. Well, at first I used to tell them like, oh, go on YouTube and search videos. But I had one girl that like was into fitness. I still think I'm still working on her. I know she'd be a superstar coach, but she went on YouTube, and it was kind of my fault. I told her to like go look at stuff. Anyways, there's so many videos of coaches saying, why did I quit? Why is this a scam? Like, anyways, it backfired, and she doesn't want to sign up anymore. So now what I do is I found all the good videos, put it in a document, and give it to them so that they don't go see those bad videos.
So, yeah, I don't know. I could go on and on about people that have been quitting.
Well, there's bad and good of everything, but it's what you make out of it. You know what I mean? Like if I ever decide to quit or something like that, I'm never gonna bash something that I once believed in if it didn't work out for me. Because look, it's working out for a lot of people, so I'm not gonna bash it. But anyways,
cool.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good. Anybody else? Jess, Teresa, you guys have any? All right.
No, I do everything similar to you, so.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I lack is what's the word?
Creativity.
Well, yeah, I lack that too.
I lack that.
I lack many things, but I am consistent and persistent. I'm really good at that. No, I just being organized. I'm really bad at it. But there's good traits and bad traits. So
I lack on my posts. Like my posts suck, and I know it's like the most important things. Or whatever.
I feel like with posts, I try to be like super vulnerable, you know, and kind of just put myself in what I think my viewers are feeling at that moment. And I mean, my posts aren't the best either, but
Like, I see some coaches, they're so good every time, and I'm like, how the hell do you have time to, like, make it all flashy and put all these words, and, like, I'm just, like, fucking treading water, and I'm like, here's my sweaty selfie, I did it, see you later.
Yeah.
But it's, like, or, like, Instagram stories. Like, I work 8 hours a day, so it's, like, I take a picture of, like, my coffee cup, like, here you go, and then, like my day's boring. No one wants to watch my day. Like,
I know.
oh, my next life, I'll be Jatana Jackson there, and watch out. God.
She's hilarious.
That's the other thing, though. Like, honestly, she, like, lives with her phone looking at her the whole, like, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh man, I always tell myself, like, okay, this day I'm gonna document everything I did. It doesn't work out. Oh well, whatever.
I hear ya. I can't do it either.
Yeah. I mean,
I know, like, these people, like, they live with their phone beside them.
yeah.
My husband would lose his mind.
Mine's a HIPAA violation. I can't do it. I can't document my day.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing with my job too. Like, as I'm doing stuff. Oh man. And the other thing, like, it's like we add all these, like, strangers. Anyways.
Have you guys seen the Instagram?
And, like, we have all these strangers on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
I don't know Instagram much.
Well, I think Danielle Nantoni has them, but they're glasses with a camera on them. I'm like, I need these when I do, like, excursions, so I don't have to pay for, like, all the videos and pictures. If I just had those glasses, I could literally, like, film my day. Like,
Yeah.
I can't how they act. I just witnessed it the other night when I was on the phone with her, screaming and yelling at me. So I'm like, this is my life. You know, not all sunshine and rainbows.
Nope.
All right, guys. Cool. Well, thanks for getting on. And yeah, sorry, it was kind of just like random. But if you guys have other ideas, topics for to talk about, if you guys ever want to do calls, that would be freaking awesome.
Why don't send out another sign-up sheet?
Okay. I have one till the remaining of the year.
Yeah.
Send out that one.
Just post that again and then see if people sign up.
I'm trying to, because I'm starting to get a team under me, so I'm trying to figure out a night that I'm going to do it with them too there. It's just with all, like, the time change. I have one in San Diego, one in DC, 2 here. Like, it's,
and
anyways,
Janelle,
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, if they want to do, I mean, because you have Christina, is that her name, Christina?
Christine, yeah.
Christine, and Danica. Like, if
Danica's in BC, and then I have Heather, who is in San Diego.
Okay, yeah, if they want to call, like.
Yeah, well, I just did a call with Heather 2 nights ago, just me and her, because this weekend she's signing up like 3 people, so she's becoming Emerald.
Awesome.
Because she didn't even really know about, like, anyways, it's really hard to get a hold of her. Like, I don't even really know her. I don't even know how I got her. Anyways, I don't even know. Anyways, I still don't know. But she's really nice. But so she didn't really understand that you can kind of, like, rank advance. Like, so I was trying to explain all that to her. So she has 3 people that are drinking Shakeology, and her husband does all, like, the supplements, and he loves them. So anyways, they're all signing up as discount coaches. So I said, okay, you'll be Emerald. So I was trying to explain to her, like, Team Cycle bonus and all that kind of stuff. So I think she'll do pretty well, and she started posting a bit more. So and then Danica, she's like 2 hours behind me, and I'm just trying to get, like, and then I have Kevin too, but her real job, she's a professor at a college, but they're on strike right now. So she's super stressed with that. So I kind of backed off, like, obviously, like, letting her deal with that. So, but yeah, I want to start, like, doing a team. But I told them about this. I told them to, like, download Zoom and all that kind of stuff. So, and Kristen's a nurse, and she works night shift and stuff. So that's really hard too. So anyways, trying to figure out something where everyone can. But I told them, like, even if I go on, I'm by myself and they can just listen to the recording or something.